Hello hikers and welcome in the first hike review of the season 2. Today we go hiking in the neighborhood of LENGGRIES, a charming Bavarian mountain town and a hotspot for skiing and paragliding. The path will bring us between the Isar River and the Tegernsee Lake on first the GEIERSTEIN and second for the most sporty of us on the FOCKENSTEIN, right in the heart of the Bavarian Prealps. We will cross awesome pine forest on different routes, presenting no major difficulties besides the distance to walk. Let's zoom in to see more details. So again, on the right hand side the Tegernsee Lake, on the left hand side the Isar River waving from LENGGRIES to Battles, and our two targets, the GEIERSTEIN and the FOCKENSTEIN. The hike starts from LENGGRIES, from what I call an area of interest here in orange on the map with the little pictogram. This is a very relaxing forest that I would recommend for a walk, and you will find there, for example, a ranch, an abbey, a chapel, the LENGGRIES Calvary Hill referring to Jesus, so definitely an area steeped in Christianism. Having said that, it's time for the hike, so let's do that. Today I offer you 3 routes and we are gonna review one of them in details. Remember, I put in the description of the video the links to the FATMAP routes that you can use directly with the mobile app to guide you. First route in blue with 3 stars, you start from LENGGRIES and you go to the GEIERSTEIN, about 2 hours to reach the top, 3 hours and a half in total for 8 kilometers and 760 meters elevation. Second route, dark blue with 2 stars because I think you miss the most interesting part of the forest. So you start from LENGGRIES, you go to the FOCKENSTEIN, you need about 3 hours and 15 minutes and 5 hours in total for 1000 meter elevation and 17 kilometers distance. So a pretty dark blue route. The third route is red with 4 stars because I really enjoy the landscapes. You will start from LENGGRIES, go to the GEIERSTEIN and the FOCKENSTEIN. You will need about 3 hours and a half to reach the FOCKENSTEIN and 5 hours and a half to come back. This one is the same distance than the dark blue and a slightly more elevation, 1160 meters. We are ready to go on the GEIERSTEIN, so John, what are the weather conditions at the starting point?
Well, as you can see behind me, the sky is clear, the temperature is about 23 degrees, so I think I'm not taking too much risk to say that the conditions are perfect today.
Was it difficult to find the parking?
There is no parking, so you must park your car along the road as you can, and there are some indications, as you can see now on the images, to start in the right direction.
Sounds very good, so what are your goals today?
First, to not get lost and find the Maximilian Weg to the GEIERSTEIN that you can see behind me here, and then I will decide spontaneously how I feel and maybe continue to the FOCKENSTEIN.
Fantastic, thank you and have a lot of fun. Here we go, so after parking your car, you will have to find a road on the right hand side, crossing a field and reaching the forest. You will then walk until reaching a first lake. The lake is located exactly in the middle of the area of interest that I mentioned in the introduction, and you will find indications to the GEIERSTEIN. Right after the lake, you will start walking or running on a very large forest road with a little elevation. You will be in the forest in this fantastic atmosphere that you can see now on the video for about 1 hour and a half to 2 hours. Later on it will get a bit more stiffer, as you can see now, with a bit of stones, but this is just before getting to the top. After about 2 hours and a half, you will finally reach the GEIERSTEIN. So here you can see on the video the nice cross and the super great landscapes that you can see around. I propose you here some shootings with the drone. On this side you can see LENGGRIES, and on the other side you can see first the GEIERSTEIN and in the background the FOCKENSTEIN. After the GEIERSTEIN you will have to go down for about 200 meter elevation. So here you have a little path, but you can really run on it, it's really fun. Then you will reach the other side and you will have a long way to walk until the FOCKENSTEIN. Right before reaching the FOCKENSTEIN you will leave the forest and you will cross a meadow. Finally, after 3 hours and a half, you will reach the FOCKENSTEIN, and here the view is simply awesome. You are really in the middle of the Bavarian Prealps. You have on the one side LENGGRIES, and on the other side you can see the Tegernsee. It's a fantastic spot for a little nap on the meadow. After some time to relax on the FOCKENSTEIN, it's time now to go back to the car. So here, no major difficulty. You simply take the same path until reaching the forest road, and then it's pretty straightforward. You just need to take the route in FATMAP and follow the navigation. That's it for today. If you like the video, thumbs up, and I tell you see you next week for another hike in the Bavarian Prealps.